Despite many programs over the years, return to work rates have remained stubborn. We knew if we wanted better outcomes, we had to look outside the building and be prepared to do things differently. And that starts by listening about how we can improve the recovery experience of injured workers and also get them back to work sooner. Because we know when you're connected to a work and you wake up and you have purpose, that's better for the individual, it's better for the employer, and it's better for the Victorian community. And that's why we're excited when we announced $50 million to pilot and trial new initiatives for recovery and return to work. I think that we're always pleasantly surprised what comes through the door when we do grant rounds and we put out a call for initiatives. We're partnering with tech companies, unions, employers, providers, testing ideas, learning fast and sharing what works. One of our initiatives is the Mentally Healthy Workplaces pilot to support small and medium-sized businesses, identify psychological hazards in the workplace and put in place practical action plans. The take-up for that has just been fantastic. I mean, there is huge appetite from small and medium-sized businesses to improve their capability. So there is clearly a demand for that level of support in the community, and we need to play a role in supporting employers who ultimately have that ability to make sure that their workplace is culturally and psychologically safe for their workers.
I was always a hard worker. In actual fact, my life went into a downward spiral when I was involved in a workplace accident. So I know the importance of workplace safety. And as soon as I injured myself, my employer said, "You don't fit the job description anymore, off you go." And I think we underplay the pain of injury and what it actually does to you mentally and how you feel not good enough. Not only good enough at work, but not good enough as a parent, not good enough as a provider, not good enough as a role model when you're injured and stuck at home, watching your world go on around you. I think creating mentally healthy culture is imperative in every workplace. So it's fantastic that WorkSafe are focusing on mental health these days.
Lovely to see you both again. Today we're just catching up about your action plan to...
So we've been involved with mentally healthy workplaces for 6 months, I think since its inception.
Because if the rest of us work 9 to 5 and these guys start at 2:30 in the morning and finish 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever, they're never seen by us and we're never seen by them. So it's no surprise that people get disengaged.
We've worked our way through a process to the point where we now have what I'll call a combined action plan. And the next step in that process is to review what we've actually done, because having an action plan you do nothing with ain't particularly useful. And the real follow through for me will be in a year's time doing the whole thing again and finding out what's shifted. Having a tool that allows you to measure progress is where the power is. Because if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up somewhere else. And my view is that the time and effort involved in creating the action plan and executing the action plan will be much cheaper than dealing with the fallout of somebody being affected by an unhealthy, psychologically unsafe workplace.
The pressures of any event, but in particular a wedding, it's absolutely huge. I can give you that many examples of what happens on a day that you can never, ever predict.
Okay, so we've got pasta station starting at 5 o'clock, 96 I feel at 6.
When the opportunity came to be involved in the Mentally Healthy Workplace program, it really triggered to say, okay, what is it that we need to focus on? What can we do better?
We're good at catering, absolutely, but we're not psychologists. So to have access to psychologists through a funded program, yeah, perfect.
WorkSafe has always said that this program's about trying things differently. That's what Return to Work Innovations is really about. Testing ideas, learning together, so collectively we can ensure more Victorian workers recover and return to work when it's safe to do so.